Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about all the names I like but that I'm not using for our baby girl who is currently 5 days overdue. She was supposed to be here on the 3rd of April. Well, she wasn't supposed to be here, but her due date was the 3rd of April and today is the 8th. So she's 5 days over and I feel like she's not coming anytime soon still. I'm thinking either Friday or sometime next week. If she's not here by next week, I'm probably gonna have to be induced, which I don't wanna do because I heard it's more painful, like the contractions and stuff, and it could put more stress on the baby. So hopefully that doesn't happen, fingers crossed. Okay, so let's get straight into what this video is about. Baby names, woo! Okay, so I've got a list on my phone of the names that I've been collecting through this pregnancy that I like, that were like potential names, but now that we have the name, I'm not using any of these names. We just came up with the name maybe 3 days before her due date. So we were really indecisive, but we finally have one and we're going to reveal it when she's born. So I'm going to go through the list of names I have on my phone that were potential names for her. Also, by the way, how cool is my top? It says #preggers. I won't be able to wear it soon when she's born, so I'm just wearing it as much as I can right now. Okay, let's go through the names. Okay, so the first and second one sound very, very similar. They just have a different starting letter. The first one is Nalani, and the second one is Kalani. So one's with an N and one's with a K. They're very similar. I really like them because they're like islander sounding. Matt's from New Zealand, so I really like islander names. So that's why Nalani and Kalani were an option, but we decided not to go with it. But I really, really like those names. I just think they're really cute, like Hawaiian sounding names. Okay, so that was the first and the second one. And now the third one is Noella. I really did like this name at first, but then I started to not like it because I wasn't sure about like the fact that it's just a no in front of Ella, because Ella's already a name, so then Noella, I don't know, but I still think it's cute for a baby. So I really do like that name, but not using it. Okay, number 4 is Evelyn. So Evelyn was one of the names I loved when I was younger, and I was like, yep, if I have a kid, I'm gonna name her Evelyn. I don't know why, I just really liked it. I liked the way it's spelled and the way it looks. And so I wrote it down on my phone as a potential future baby name when I was like, I don't know, teenager. And then when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, I don't think I can have that name. It's like you realize you don't really like that name when you're actually having a baby. So, and then I brought it up to Matt and he said it sounds like an old lady's name. And then I can't get that out of my head now. And then anyways, it was actually a potential name in the end, but I just couldn't get that old lady thing out of my head. So we didn't go with that name. So number 5 is Avery. I really like this name. It's not Ivory or Ivy. Like, I actually like Avery. Matt doesn't like it because it's like a birdhouse, I'm pretty sure, so he thinks it's a stupid name, but I really do think it's a really pretty name. So that's number 5. Number 6, I really like this name. It is Raven. I think it's really pretty. I don't know, I know it's like a bit strange because it is after a bird, but there's this show that we're watching called The 100, and there's a girl in there and her name is Raven, and it just really suited that character, and then it put it into my head like, hey, that's actually a pretty cool name. So that's why it's on my list. So number 7 is also a name that comes from the same show, The 100. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a really good show. But one of the characters on there, her name is Octavia. It is a very strange name. There is a famous actress, an American actress named Octavia as well. I only know that actress and the character from the show with that name, but I don't know, I really, really like it. It is super, super pretty. I think the spelling is what threw me off because it has like the OCT, like oct at the front, and it just doesn't look very nice, the name, but it is Very, very pretty. Number 8, I'm out of breath. Whew. Number 8 is Lexa. That is also from the same show. I'm literally taking so many names off of that show. It's such a good show. They have like so many good names. Like there's a lot of tribal people and stuff in there, and then that's where these names have come from. But yeah, so Lexa. It's very short, simple, but yeah, it was just a little too short and basic for our baby, so we didn't go with that name. Also, Matt doesn't like Lexa, Lexi, Alexa, Alexandra, anything with like that sort of vibe. He really doesn't like, so we couldn't have that name. Okay, next, what am I up to? Number 9 is Amori, also from that show, The 100. So when I was thinking about this name, I couldn't decide whether it should end in an I or end in an A. I think Amori is really cute, but Amora sounds more put together, like a full name. So those were 2 potential options. Both are very, very pretty, but didn't go with it. Number 10, when we came up with this name, we were pretty sure that this was going to be her name. This was really early on, at like maybe 6 months, when I was 6 months pregnant. The name is Willow. We really, really liked that name. It's so cute and very like, I don't know, it's like unique, but not too crazy because a lot of people still use it. But Matt's last name is Green, so it was going to be Willow Green, and then it sounded like a bit of a joke, you know, like it, yeah. I'm using a lot of hand gestures, sorry. So yeah, so Willow Green just sounded a bit strange, and yeah, we just couldn't picture calling out to our kid and saying, you know, like Willow, like we just couldn't picture that, so that wasn't the name anymore. Okay. Number 11 is taken from a previous name that I've already said. So it is Tavia. So instead of Octavia, I wrote down Tavia, which I think is a little bit more, I don't know, like not as unique and probably not as scary of a name as Octavia is, because it's Octavia is so like different that it could be a bit too much, you know. So Tavia was an option as well. I really, really love this name and probably will use it for my next child if it is a girl. It is Anaya. I really, really love that name. I think it is so pretty. I remember seeing it for the first time in a Facebook meme of the little girl reading the book, and she can't say who, and the mum's asking her, how do you pronounce who? And she's saying Hua, Hua. You have to find it. If you haven't seen it, you have to go on YouTube and find it. But the mum says to her, Anaya, what does that say, when she points to the book. And when I heard that name, I was like, wow, that is so pretty. And so I wrote it down in my phone, and it's been in my phone ever since I saw that Facebook meme like 4 or 5 years ago. So that is like a top name for me. I really, really love this name, but Matt really doesn't like it. It is Hazel. I think it is such a pretty name. Hazel, just the spelling and the way it looks, it's so nice. It's a bit different, but I really do like that name. But then again, her first name would be Hazel and her last name would be Green, so Hazel Green didn't really work as well, so we didn't go with that. So this name was the baby's name maybe 3 weeks before her due date. This was going to be her name. So her name was going to be Isla. I keep looking at my phone, sorry, because I've got my list there. So we really liked Isla, but the reason why we didn't do it is because the spelling really like threw me off. I think it's supposed to be spelled Isla, and I really don't like that spelling because it looks like Isla, but I guess people were saying, oh, everyone knows that spells Isla, but I had never seen the spelling before. I've only heard the name from Isla Fisher, so then the spelling was a bit of an issue, and so we decided that wasn't going to be her name, and then the baby had no name again. And so, yeah, but that was definitely her name up until this new name. Okay, and lastly, number 15 is Elsie. I think this is so cute. It's like Ella, but like a girly like version, Elsie. I saw it on TV. We were watching a different show, But the little girl, she was like 1 or something, and her name was Elsie, and it was just so cute because it ends in IE, depending on how you spell it, but I just think it is so, so cute for a little girl. We didn't go with that name because we didn't love it enough, and also my sister has some feud with some girl named Elsie, so we couldn't name her Elsie. But yeah, that was a potential as well, and that marks 15 names that we liked but we're not using. So I hope you liked watching this video, and I hope that the baby comes soon because she's 5 days over and I'm just like, I'm ready for her to be in the world, and I want to see what she looks like, and I want to, I want her to meet everyone in the family, with the coronavirus and COVID-19 stuff that's going on. We can't actually do that anymore, but I just wanted to be here already because it's been like 41 weeks already. But yeah, I hope you guys liked watching this video. I can't wait till she's born so I can show her to you guys and reveal her name when she's born. I'm so excited. Fingers crossed she comes this week and I won't have to be induced. Okay, well that wraps up this video. So I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.